Ken just popped a zit on his face and it splattered right onto his sister Mia, which totally grossed out his germaphobe sister. So to cure her of that phobia, he decided to let her experience the joy of popping zits up close. There was this tiny run-down barbecue joint in Tokyo. Mia would come home covered in grease stains on her hands because their mom passed away early and nobody cleaned the house. Even the blankets and freshly washed clothes were all soaked in grimy oil. Mia's dad had a seriously oily skin type. He always gave off this pungent greasy smell. Her brother Ken was 2 years older and would often pick on her when their dad was out. Ken would sneak into the kitchen and chug cooking oil. Mia spotted him one day and Ken threatened to give her a hard time if she told their dad. As Ken hit puberty, his whole face broke out in zits. On his way to school the girls would laugh at him, and after class the boys would mess with him too. Mia felt bad seeing that, but once home Ken would take all his frustration out on her. Their dad tried to step in but Ken blamed everything on him, saying his face was like that because of his dad. After that Ken's oil addiction got worse. He stayed home guzzling oil all day. When the oil ran out he'd yell at Mia to go buy more, but Mia said their dad wouldn't give money for that stuff. Running out of oil made Ken even angrier. He pressed his forehead with both hands, and with one squeeze his zit burst and sprayed everywhere. Mia got it all over her face and said how disgusting. Those words crushed Ken's pride. Before she could even wipe it off Ken grabbed her and threw her down, then started popping his zits all over her. Thick goo poured down like noodles all over Mia's face. All of Ken's bottled up rage exploded in that moment. He reached out to go after Mia, but their dad showed up and knocked Ken out with a frying pan. A few days later 2 office workers came to eat barbecue. They didn't mind the messy greasy place at all and asked for the same pork belly from last time because that meat had just the right fat and chew. But the dad said that batch sold out yesterday. After Ken disappeared Mia started having nightmares every night. In her dream Mount Fuji erupted not with lava but thick oil. The whole city drowned in grease and she was trapped in it unable to escape. Before long Mia noticed zits popping up on her own face too, so she stopped going out and just stayed home giving up. One night she woke up suddenly and found her dad force feeding her cooking oil. She pushed him away. Then Mia realized the only reason she broke out was because her dad had been secretly giving her oil. Seeing he was caught he quickly got up and left. After that night Mia stopped sleeping, always watching out for her dad sneaking in with oil. With no other option he closed the barbecue shop and started drinking cooking oil himself. Over time the grease in Mia's house got worse. Even when her dad took a bath the tub was covered in oil. One night Mia heard a loud commotion from the kitchen. She peeked in and saw her dad chopping at his own calf. Then she followed the cut up his body. What came out wasn't blood but thick grease.